I felt pretty silly standing in the middle of the graveyard. It was 3:26 a.m. and drizzling softly, the rain easing a soft mist through the headstones. I reached into the reusable canvas tote and pulled out one rotisserie chicken, still warm, one packet of ready-to-eat butterhead lettuce, a bottle of water, and a box of iodized salt. It looked a little more like a light lunch for two than the tools of a necromancer, but whatever. I had bought a copy of the Book of the Dead from Bethany 1955 off Craigslist. We made the trade in the basement car park of a Westfield mall. A teenage boy, her grandson, had passed me the worn copy while she watched, staring at me with milky eyes from the back seat of a dark green Honda City. I placed the chicken in front of the gravestone and scattered the lettuce leaves on the freshly upturned soil. I flipped the book to chapter 7, reviving the deceased. I mumbled the incantation over the water. Bethany had been considerate enough to note the pronunciation. I poured the water over my already damp hair and drew my circle of salt, just large enough for me to sit in. As if on cue, the rain stopped and the mist began to thicken. I stepped into my circle and hoped that it would hold. Then I whistled. I checked my Fitbit. The digital clock had stayed at 3:26 a.m. Time had stopped. All I had to do was wait and he would come through the mist. I would see Laurie again. It started as a slightly darker shade of grey in the mist, too large. "Laurie?" I called out. "Hello," a whisper like nails on a chalkboard. This was not Laurie. "You're not Laurie," I said, stating the obvious. "No, I am deaf." I looked at the figure materializing behind Laurie's gravestone. Big black shroud, giant scythe. No shit, I had fucked up. Death stamped his scythe on the ground. "What do you want, necromancer? Money? Power? The treasures of Hades?" For a moment, I saw myself in a garden. Cut rubies the size of apples sat in golden trees, and in the center, a beautiful woman gazed sadly at me. I was tempted to stay. I shook my head, and it was gone. "Oh, hey, I was trying to summon Laurie." I gestured vaguely at the white marble gravestone. Death looked at the stone and scratched his head. I was feeling more and more embarrassed for myself. Did I get the steps wrong? "Laurie?" Death asked. He looked toward the grave. A single name, Laurie, 30th September 2004 to 12th April 2020. "That's all." He scratched his head. "That's it. There's some more time with Laurie," I shrugged. I peeked at the ground. The circle of table salt was feeling very insubstantial. "Oh well." Death seemed to be considering it. "It's not good to mess with those things," he finally said, pointing a black skeletal finger at the Book of the Dead Then he whistled a familiar pattern. "I'll give you 5 minutes. Don't call me ever again." From beneath the shadow of the hood, I saw Death smile just ever so slightly. He turned back into the mist and was gone, as silently as he had appeared. I checked my watch again. 3:27 a.m. The silly little circle of salt was gone. The rotisserie chicken and lettuce too. Death had taken my offer. I whistled again, for good measure. I heard the pitter-patter as Laurie ran up to me, small and white. I pulled her onto my lap. She was warm, fluffy, exactly how she was. "I've missed you so much,"